Do you ever notice yourself kind of going on vacation while you're sewing? There are presser feet to help with that. Welcome back to Tip Tuesday, and we are focusing on presser feet for the next little bit. So the foot we're going to talk about today is going to be an adjustable guide foot. A couple of our brands have these feet, and it's the one that I recommend the most whenever I'm talking to somebody who's a new sewist or wants to come and get inventive with feet. And that is because it's so versatile. So on an adjustable guide foot, you can see over here, I've got one lined up on my machine. It's got this big piece right here. For the Pfaff, it's a big gray thing. On some of the other brands, it's metal or white. So what this does is I can actually adjust this so that when I feed my fabric, I lay it so that the fabric's rubbing right along that blade. What I love too is that almost every single sewing machine nowadays has all these markings on its plate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line mine up to about the 5/8 mark on my needle plate. Nope, not quite there. There we go. Put it right there. So that way, when I baste the front of this onesie together, it's actually at the 5/8 seam. As a garment maker, a lot of patterns are made at a 5/8, but sometimes you get things that require a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch or things like that. And although they do make some feet specifically for 5/8 seams, I love this adjustable guide because then I can adjust it exactly where I want it to be. Mind you, those adjustments are with the needle in the center position, so make sure that that's the case on your machine. But I've also used this adjustable seam guide to do some of the fun decorative stitches on my machines as a hemline on a skirt, or doing some decorative stitches like the floating stitches on my shirt right here. So you can really use this foot for multiple different purposes. So let me show you how it works in action. So here I am with my little onesie. I'm going to make sure everything lines up perfectly. Put my foot down and you can see my fabric's riding right along that edge. And then just away we go. So I've got my machine set to a basting stitch. So although I do like to sew fast, it's actually sewing a bigger stitch than usual. That's on purpose, because eventually I'm going to rip the seam out. And here we go. There we go. And I know my cutting was a little weird, so on the end I went a little awry. But you can see how that is nice and straight along the edge all the way down. So when I'm working on a tricky garment, when I'm trying to do new things or trying to just be perfect with my feeding, this adjustable seam guide is fantastic, and it works on almost every single machine. So come check it out in stores. We love this foot, so we'll probably have it in stock. If not, of course, we're happy to order it for you. And that's true with any of these special presser feet, so don't forget that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week on Tip Tuesday. Hey guys, here at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, we always like to make sewing fun start here. And so we appreciate you watching this video. If you want to see more like it, check out this playlist. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know what is happening here. So we'll see you guys next time.